What's going on, man?
What's up? What's happening? What's happening?
Nah, man, you see I'm in my all black. I'm mourning, bro.
Oh my goodness, big dog. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like
I'm
that.
mourning, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
want to talk about it too much. I know we gotta talk, but I don't want to talk about it too much. But it's bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and on a brighter note.
hey man, be right's here for you, brother. It's okay. It's okay. You know,
Man,
with me right now, I want to say I got rich people problems. I'm complaining. I got my guy behind me because I'm just feeling. You don't want to complain being 2-0, but at the same time, you can't just have a superstar not shining, and not even about shining, but just not even being utilized. And unless he's hurt or unless something's going on that we don't know about, I'm just kind of displeased with the effort to get him going. So
you
but
talking about AJ Brown utilization?
the AJ Brown underutilization is why I'm in my feelings right now. I'm the fan. I'm speaking facts, and I'm in my feelings, big dog.
Hey, you got a whole season, man. It's cool.
It's
He's
cool.
going,
It's
he goes,
cool.
sit on the sideline, read a book,
I well,
and next thing you
see,
know,
we don't need no more book reading. That's what I'm trying to get to.
he led to some led to some.
Let me explain this though. If there's any more books being pulled out, it's gonna be somebody else's playbook. I'm afraid that if another book gets pulled out, it's gonna be somebody else's playbook, bro. Like you can't do a wide
Nah,
receiver diva. You can't say wide receiver without diva involved. And you know how it is with the wide receivers, man. But I think
man,
respectively, I think
I
he's
think
bought
right.
in. I think he's bought in. And I think mentally and emotionally he's fine. It's just me and fantasy football owners and all that good stuff is just more frustrated than anything. But I feel like at locker room straight, he's straight, Jalen straight. There's no disconnect. I mean, I think we're fine. And I think I'm saying this prediction just to say he's going to have either a touchdown or, 60, 70, 5, 6 reception, 8 reception kind of game against the Rams this week. I think this week is literally going to be where we see AJ be AJ, bro. That's why you got him behind me. AJ's coming out. His
Hope
coming
you're
out
wrong.
party.
Hope you're wrong because I'm playing against him this week. Hope you're wrong because I'm playing against him this week.
Straight up.
But speaking of, my fantasy teams are looking nice. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Looking
Okay.
straight.
Okay.
So
You
yeah,
so you said
trying
you
to.
said
I'm trying to get multiple teams.
that's the
Oh
goal.
yeah, I got one loss between all my teams. I
Okay.
got one loss between all my teams. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we good,
Okay.
we good. And my one
Okay.
loss is barely lost. You know what I mean? Plus, I had the points on the bench to win.
Right.
Roman, yeah.
He won't be set no more for me neither. He can't
What's that?
set. Yeah, Roma Duze can't sit on my bench no more.
Yeah.
I only got him on one team, but I can't set him no more. He cost me a win by setting him. So I gotta until he turns down, I'm gonna turn him in. Simple as that.
Right. You gotta come out. You gotta play, brother. Need them points.
Of
Man, things are starting to shake out. 2 weeks, man. We had some 2 weeks. We've had some people that have established themselves as some leaders, early leaders, and we've had some teams that established themselves as some bottom dwellers, and
right
everybody else in between could go
in,
either way.
in between.
Right, they can go either way. It could be. I mean, I feel like one of the biggest surprises that we've seen would have to be the Chargers, man.
Well,
Chargers.
you know, I would agree with you, but I would say one thing upon that, bro. I'm not so much surprised with that they won because they were due against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs, as we have seen before our eyes, they're declining. That's just my opinion. Their way of winning and how they won, I feel like the Chiefs are just slowly but kind of surely declining in their play and explosiveness, right? So they were due to beat the Chiefs and beating the Raiders, a division game, and Raiders aren't that strong on the line and passing. They've looked well, but I think the most surprising thing that we've not that they're 2-0, Satch, is how they're 2-0 by Herbert throwing the ball. That is the
That's what I was just about to say. What's surprising is that everybody thought Harbaugh, he gonna run the ball. Everybody, including me, Harbaugh gonna go out there, he gonna run the ball, try to run it down your throat. I think Harbaugh decided, hey, you know what? I got a quarterback I believe in. I got some receivers that I trust. Let's throw it around the yard a little bit, see what we get.
and it looks
And their
successful.
defense is coming up big too. They've only allowed 30 points through 2 games.
Right.
And one of them was to the Chiefs. Like, and Chiefs had a late score that was, they could have been less, basically. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. They got a good test this week with the Broncos. We'll see, but I will
And
say,
with that said, big guy, if they go and beat the Broncos this week, starting out and you're not only just being 3-0, you're division. Like that's a confidence building attribute that no NFL team can garnish right now. So I think with that, they're kind of
and
playing with house money at that point. They're kind of looking really
right,
good.
right, 3-0 in your division, and then follow that up with a trip to New York to play the Giants.
Come on. Come
I
on.
mean,
Come
and then the
on.
rest of their schedule. I mean, then they go Commanders, Dolphins, Colts, Vikings. I mean,
All of those are
Titans,
winnable. They
right?
yeah, yeah. Hey,
So
hey,
we'll
hey,
see.
right now, if you have a Charger and you in fantasy right now, you wanna get your guys out I ain't no more holding back on Keenan. Ain't no holding back. Now, that's the funny part. All of you guys that jumped out the gym for Marion Hampton, shame on you, man. Shame on you. Just getting them in the second round, and man, come on, man. Like,
Hey man, while we talking about reaches, let's talk about
do
Genty.
you think that's more so of him though? I think that's them not trusting him and running the ball as much as they should.
I'm talking about when I say reaches, I'm talking about fantasy reaches.
Yes. Oh, people did it. Oh, they did it. They did it.
I
They
mean,
got
he
him
was
first.
getting picked early, bro.
First pick.
Earlier.
First pick. People's first pick. Like, ain't no way I'm picking him my first pick or second pick.
Especially knowing that they don't really have they needed to address the O line. And they didn't.
Hey man. Hey man. Again, there's been rookies that, hey, Travion Henderson, people that jumped out the gym for him too. It's not that easy just to come in this league and be a rookie and do that, bro. It's not that easy, bro. Like, your line got to be
Mm-hmm.
superb and they got to put you in a good position. You're not just going to do the same thing you did in college just because you cold. It's just not that simple. Yeah. But nah, man, we stay in the AFC, bro. I say the Chargers are definitely though contenders, especially with their schedule. Let's switch gears to your AFC South and those Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis Colts, led by Indiana Jones. That man escaped the Temple of Doom.
Temple of Dabo Doom. Hey, that's it. That's it. Hey, man, you
Gotta give it to him, bro.
okay? So let me chime in. I think I'm more surprised about him than I am the Colts. The Colts got a good offensive line. They got a top 5 to 10 running back or whatever
Yeah.
you want to put Jonathan Taylor. Wide receivers,
Mm-hmm.
they've gotten them in the second and first round, and Pittman's been there a while. They've got Warren, a rookie type. They've got the tools on offense to be good. They do. They do.
Yeah.
Now, great, no, but good, good. They can be.
Absolutely. I did not believe they had the quarterback to get it done.
Speaking of
And you
quarterback,
proving me wrong.
Mr. Richardson, it's been real, money.
Gone.
He's out of
Gone.
there. He's
They
out of
might,
there.
they might have some openings in Cleveland, but not. Yeah, he's not gonna work out.
I think we've seen the last of Mr. Rich within. I mean, at least this year. At least this year. At least this year. At least this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But no, here's the thing. They beat the Miami Dolphins that look awful in 2 weeks. Outside of Achan, Tyreek got it going a little bit second week. Waddle got it going second week. But Indiana's defense is good because, I mean, they bend, don't break. But Broncos did whatever they wanted to do with them. But then they got an interception when they needed. So I like Indiana in the division that they're in. I like them. But I'm not going to go with the contender or pretender right now on them. I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna proceed with caution and keep my eye on this team because I want to see a little bit more body of work. I'm not gonna call them neither nor because I'm gonna say this right now, Satch, and this might be painful for you while you wearing that black with that H Town on your crown, but they look like the AFC South favorites right now. I can at least say that much. They look like the AFC South favorite right now per everyone else's performance. And so I'll give them that. And that if with that said, they're a contender because they're going to make the playoffs and they're going to, so I'll give them contender. I'll give them contender.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's too early to call it, but from what we've seen so far, they're all right.
And
I
I was
give it
with
to them.
you. I was with you. I
And
was
you
saying
know,
this too.
I don't fool with nap time. You know that. Everybody, if you watch it, you know I don't fool with nap time. So yeah, pains me to say it. They looking all right, man. All thanks to Indiana Jones.
Hey, well, I'll tell
Yeah,
you this. All thanks to a
you better
silly.
save somebody's job. Huh?
Right, right. And here's the thing though. If you look back at that game though, Denver, as you would say, your Texans do, they played with their food and they should have and could have just beat them. They supposed to be 1-1. Secondly, the kicker
Mm-hmm.
had a 66-yard kick to kick, and the dumb lineman jumped over and did an idiotic play, got a second chance. You know how that is. So I mean, again, that's why I say they're in
Yeah.
between. They're in between with me, but that division that they're in and the way you guys are, who was supposed to be the clear winner of this division, has not showed me so far that they are.
Right. Sleepwalking out here. Least scored the least amount of points in the entire NFL through 2 weeks. The least amount of points. And allowed almost the least amount of points.
That defense is nice, man. The defense is
Not if they
not
on the field the whole time because offense can't do nothing.
right.
So offense is contributing to the defenses. The points that they've given up, some of that is because of the offense's inability to sustain drives. The defense is tired.
Hey, man, the Browns.
That's too
No,
reckless, bro.
I don't know. They ran into Lamar, but they shut Lamar and Henry down for a long periods of time until the game got ugly. I don't know if y'all can sustain that because their line, Miles Garrett is getting a Stroud. You better know that.
I just not going. I just don't see the Browns scoring enough points to beat us.
Okay. Well, do y'all play them this year? I don't think y'all do. Okay. So y'all you safe with that one then. You safe with that. All right, well speak hey look,
Yeah.
we gonna stay in the AFC. Speaking of that division with the Browns, you
Hmm.
got the Bengals, and I'm gonna go ahead and just let you take this one away. I don't want have nothing to do with the Skyline Chili Boys.
Yeah, they. Jake Browning is good to give you one or two. You know, every time Burrow get hurt, but it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Chase Brown, they hyped him up like he was gonna be all of that. Like they was gonna really try to get him the ball to showcase him. They haven't. So it was all Burrow slinging it. He
Yep.
slings it no more.
Right.
So hope I
Yeah.
wish him a speedy recovery, man. I hate to see a player, especially a primetime player like that, go down and miss any substantial period of time.
Right.
Thoughts and prayers with them for that, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
feel like they get past it very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're up in there. They're third in their division.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken,
So
Satch, didn't he go out in like the third quarter?
yeah, something like that.
Something like
Sorry.
now you good.
Yeah. He he went he did a little bit before he went out. So
Well, that's the
I
thing.
think it was like halftime.
Him and Chase had some decent hookup, but if you think of the first two games, man, they weren't dynamite neither on offense. They weren't killing it, bro.
Right.
Bengals weren't killing it. They barely
Yeah.
beat the Browns.
So
Hey, matter of fact,
that's
the
it.
Browns should have beat them. The Browns should have beat them.
Yeah. I mean they beat the Browns by 1 point and they beat the Jags by like 3 points, 4 points.
So yeah, they're definitely pretenders all day, every
And
day.
Jake Browning threw 3 picks. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I think
Yeah.
they'll. I think they'll.
Yeah.
I think they'll be successful against Minnesota because Minnesota will try to blitz, and he's just gonna fling it up there and do 1-on-1. And I think Higgins and Chase will win a lot of them 1-on-1s. I think they'll be. Yeah, I think Carson Wentz
I
and
don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I got faith in Flores to confuse Brown and make him feel like things are one way and pull the rug out from under him.
yeah,
I think Flores versus Brown, and I get at the Flores.
absolutely. No, I agree with you, but I still feel like that your boy's gonna sling it and throw it up on some 1-on-1s to get some. I think
I think he
Minnesota
throws some
win.
picks like he did last week.
I think Minnesota will win.
Gotcha.
But I'm excited for the Jefferson Chase matchup, though. I'm excited about that. And then, hey, man, last team on the docket. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills Mafia. Shout out to my boy Phil Higgins. Hey, man, Buffalo. They just, I don't know, man. What is Buffalo? I want you, Satchmo, to give me the NBA team that the Buffalo Bills represent.
NBA equivalent to the Buffalo Bills. Pacers.
You said the Pacers?
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey man, you could throw them in that category, but I was more so just thinking of the 76ers. Just every year in it, got all the talent. Like Embiid can be the MVP, Josh can be the MVP, but it just makes you feel like that they just can't get over the hump. Like they just not good enough. Like
All right, you
they
mean just like historically, like yeah, what they yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just kind of, good, but not great and not going to get it done. I mean, I don't know, man. Like the way that the Ravens gave that game up against them and the way they fought, but it's just like they pulled that off and then the Jets, the division's weak and the AFC is just weaker than the NFC. So I tell you what, with them being 2-0, it's going to be hard to go up in Buffalo to get a win in a playoff game. I tell you that much.
And you say AFC is weaker, but I just feel like the AFC is top heavy.
Okay.
I mean, because you still got, I mean, you got the Bills, the Chargers, the Broncos. Even though the Chiefs are 0-2, you still got to include them in the mix. The Ravens.
The
I
Ravens.
mean, you got some teams, bro. And then when you look at the NFC, obviously you got the Eagles, Packers. We feel like they bout something. Buccaneers, obviously. But then you got Rams, Cardinals, 49ers. Somebody in there is a pretender. Maybe two.
I can tell you, easily.
Cardinals are beneficiary of an easy schedule right now. The beginning of their schedule is very light. Rams could have lost to the Texans without the Texans even scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, they
Texas
hope.
had, I mean, they had the ball in scoring position at the end of the game. So I don't know about the Rams and the 49ers are depleted as far as, they injured. So it's what gets them every time. So yeah, I can't really say that the NFC is better.
Yeah.
I think it's about the same. I
I
think it's
I
about
don't
the
know.
same.
When I think of the Bucks and the Rams, you know, those teams, man, like they kind of better than some of those AFC top dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I give them that. Not, I mean, because look,
I mean,
because
I feel like for any NFC team you toss out there, I can give you an AFC team that'll give them all they want. That'll go neck and neck with them,
I put it to you like this:
tit for tat with them.
The Lions are 1-1, and the Lions are probably better than probably the Chargers, the freaking Colts, all the teams that's undefeated. Like who ain't the Lions better than over there outside of the Chiefs? I mean, they're better than the Broncos. They're better. I mean, and they're about equivalent to the Chargers. Like the Chargers and the Lions would be a really good game, but outside of that, it's the Chiefs and Bills and
I can't tell
Ravens.
you who to like. I can't call it, man. With these new coordinators they got, man,
You just
they may
don't
or may
know.
not be.
You just don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but
jury's still
I,
out.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, the NFC West is kind of very, very shady because if the Seattle Seahawks don't play the 49ers the first game, then you don't even know. It could be, you know what I'm saying? That made one of them have the loss at the top, off the top, because they had to play each other. So that's very cloudy. But I like them Packers though, bro. Them Packers beat some good teams the first two games, and they beat them kind of handedly.
Mm.
So I
Yep,
honestly, my eye test gives the
Packers look
Packers.
good, man.
Yeah, they look better than the Eagles. They look better than the Eagles. I will say that.
I mean, they score more points, giving up 4 more points, giving up less. But I will say the thing about the Packers is also they play both of those games at home.
They did.
You got the 49ers is 2-0 with two road games. They ain't even been to the house yet.
What about this week? They at the house this week?
So
They at the house this week? I think they played Arizona.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play Arizona at home. Yeah.
And Purdy
Yeah.
and Purdy practiced today, by the way.
Okay. Good deal.
Oh,
Good
that's a
deal.
good sign. But no, man.
All right, man.
We what'd you say?
No, I was just gonna say, you feel like the NFC is right for the taking again for a repeat NFC champion.
I'm a stand my ground and say Ravens and any other team that wants to join them is going to be in that AFC, and in that NFC it's between Eagles, Bucks, Packers, and Rams. Those four I think are the strongest four that I've seen with the eye test the first two games. But other than that, Dallas got way too much to do improving wise to even be considered letting Giants do that. The Giants went from not scoring no touchdowns to scoring every touchdown like two kids was playing a game of John Madden.
To Russell Wilson throwing for 450 yards.
Dead.
50.
50.
That's disgusting.
Okay, hey, so look.
But, you know.
So look, before we bounce, that's my argument about my guy behind me. If Russ can go in there and throw for 450 like that, how come my guy can't even get a good 50, 60, 70 yards on a team? Devontae Smith can't get 40. They played them differently, but still, bro. They played them man to man. Hey, the Cowboys better not ever go man to man again.
I got Saquon Barkley, bro. They just hand off the ball. Why even overthink it? Where these other cats they gotta do what they doing because
But
they have limited options otherwise.
yeah, but they stopped Saquon after a while, and we still couldn't throw the ball. You don't remember that? You don't remember after the Thunder and Lightning, we came back and they were still trying to run the ball. Like, yeah, man. So we gonna see, man. It's early, but I'm not gonna jump off a cliff. I'm still believing and everything's good. But hey, man, I hope that you guys get it together with play calling, offensive line, and just don't keep putting the pressure on that defense. That defense is golden. Let it be golden. Don't wear the defense down. If you got to play
I
complimentary
agree, man.
ball, play vanilla ball. If you got to, we gonna see.
I mean, I feel like we as vanilla.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
man. Yeah,
and y'all
bro.
don't typically go down to Jacksonville and win, neither do y'all. Y'all don't typically
No,
go to
we
Jacksonville and
usually
win,
do go down to Jacksonville.
and they win up here.
Yes, we do.
But they win up here then.
We always win.
Okay.
Time to time, but for the most part, we dominated Jacksonville. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, man. All right. Well, hopefully next time we link up, I'm seeing a smile on your face, and you wearing Houston blue, not Houston black, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all keep up the good work. Good luck to y'all this week versus who y'all got?
Rams. 2-0 Rams.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to that matchup. And then
Yeah.
y'all go from Rams to the Bucks to the Broncos. So yeah, it's a good little stretch. Yeah, he gets some utilization, I'm sure.
We gonna see.
They're gonna work that out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, well, man. Well, hey, until next time, my boy, stay ready with them H-Town Texans, baby.
Yes, sir, we got it, bro.